This is Daniel French, your host and producer of the List Game. I'm here bringing you the finale of the Dregs of Dagmore. We left off ready to fight a werewolf in some crazy cave place that's holding a bunch of kids. We've just about got all this mystery wrapped up. In the Dregs of Dagmore, we combined the List Game with Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition in a great adventure created by J. Dean Garcia. So here's that explanation of the rules of the List Game, and then we'll continue where we left off last episode. The List Game is a conversational improv game. We discuss a hypothetical situation, and our cast has drawn a series of phrases from the chicken hat. Their goal is to slip those phrases into the conversation. Every time they do successfully, they get a point. If someone says, "Hey, that's on your list," and catches them, then they get that point. You can also bluff, making up your own. And if someone calls you, you get a bluff point. Do you tip your waiters, waitresses, bartenders? How about tip your podcasters? We need some help with this. Please go to patreon.com/listgame and give us $1 a month. It adds up to about 25 cents an episode. Contact us at listgame@cox.net, COX. Our Twitter is @thelistgame.
Okay.
I'm going to suggest we try to get the creature out of that room and into this hallway with us, because then it can maneuver less.
Okay, so can I recklessly
There's
do
always
that?
a peaceful solution.
I would like
We
to.
needn't shed any blood here.
I would like to
today.
recklessly corral him back into the.
Do you want to do that?
If
Yeah,
this be a
heck
werewolf,
yeah.
who knows who the person is when it ain't a wolf?
If
we
we
should
wa-
smoke it out with a grenade.
With a grenade.
I will pull up my scrolls and try to understand about werewolves.
We need to learn about lycanthropes.
In your scrolls, there's a lot about lycanthropes.
I know a lot about licking throats.
Specifically werewolves.
Wah, wah.
You know that they are savage beasts
Okay.
that have 3 forms. Their
Midway.
normal form, their hybrid form, and their wolf
And
form.
their-
You know that they have damaged immunities to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing
Holy cow!
from non-magical attacks not made with a silver weapon.
Who amongst us has a silver weapon?
You two have
And
magic.
who amongst us has magic? I don't really have that much magic. I have magic against. I have magic against animals.
I had this really cool sword I snagged off a
Yes,
skeleton
okay,
out in the
so-
hallway.
Well, I be a warlock, but I don't know shit about using spells.
I can use it on a sneak attack.
How about if
But I have a feeling, okay, my sneak attack with that first hit, if I get in there on a sneak attack, I'll do good.
How about if I do
But,
hunter's mask?
Our Dragonborn friend here probably heard him. Go ahead, what's a hunter's mask?
Well, I can do a hunter's mask on the werewolf.
And she will get 1d6 bonus attack on it until it's over.
Nice.
But it's only me,
It's only you.
so I have to have the silver
So she
sword.
should have the
Do
silver
it.
sword.
Sacrifice yourself for us.
Are you proficient with a short sword?
Okay, I am proficient in martial weapons and simple weapons. May I have your silver sword?
You can use a short sword?
She can use the
I
short
can
sword.
use this short.
All right, I'm going to trust you on this. I'm going to give it to her.
Maybe
I'm
we
gonna
better
first
send food
Cast
with
the
her,
hunter's mask on.
just to be
the-
safe. I think, you know, I could totally see this Deus Ex Machina plot resolution in which food just crawls up the back of the werewolf,
I
which
like
distracts
animal
it long
Yeah.
enough for
Yeah.
Kathy to slay it.
Yeah.
It's
I do like that.
cliched,
Yeah.
but
I
it
like
makes
it.
perfect sense.
I want to throw out as well that I can use my breath weapon, which I think will hurt it.
Since you put on that ring, you used the breath weapon in that room and you have not taken a long rest yet.
Oh man!
Hold damn.
See what you do when you put the ring on.
Stupid rings. Somehow get the ring onto the werewolf.
Take a nap, dude.
Because a berserk werewolf never hurt anyone.
It never hurt anybody. All the kids will be dead.
Break out those sleeping candles for you.
I want to do the hunter's mask.
Tom,
Yes.
did you say you had oil?
Oh, yes. I don't know how much I've already used. I filled my lantern
THC
once.
oil, maybe?
And I have used enough
I
to
wanna
fill
make a flask.
half a water skin twice.
I want to make a fireball of oil to throw at this thing so that it can be ignited.
Burn it.
Yeah, okay.
Burn it.
Because our slashing weapons aren't going to hurt it.
So I'm guessing I have about a half a flask of oil left.
Should we use the rat to kind of draw it into this other room?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
So I could talk to the rat too.
Yeah, let's talk to the rat. Let's talk to the rat and get the rat.
Like, kind of sit there at the
Aren't
floor.
you glad I brought my freaking rat?
Bring him into this room, and then we'll be all strategically set. The most I can do is get hit by this thing.
What if we take my cranberry bonnet and put it on the rat?
Cranberry bonnet.
Is cranberry bonnet on your list?
God damn it.
It's about time.
I should have kept my mouth shut. I already got it through.
You've been talking about that bonnet, and I even it.
So here's what we're gonna do.
Yep.
We're gonna get the rat to go out, get the werewolf into this room,
Right.
and then as soon as we get him into the room, I'm gonna close the door, and
Then I do my hunter's
we're
mask.
gonna go to town on this thing.
And then
An ambush.
You
An ambush.
blow, and I stab it.
I don't have anything,
Oh,
frankly.
but I thought you were blowing the kerosene.
We have one
Oh.
weapon that can really hurt it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna do the hunter's mask, and then with the hunter's
Yeah.
mask, then I
All
start
I
stabbing
can do
with
is maybe just
silver.
like try to hold the door and keep it from going back towards the kids.
Or try to jump him and grab his arms or
Yeah, I
something.
could totally try wrestling.
You
Okay.
could
I can't
run
hurt
into
it.
that room and get the kids, get them to safety.
That might be another option.
Okay, so that would do.
Right,
that would be
rat.
a 10-minute ritual.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's 10 minutes.
Good lord.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
10 minutes. How many children can this thing eat in 10 minutes?
No, it doesn't. It, doesn't
hasn't
kill
eaten
them.
any of
It's
them.
probably
not.
Okay, the ritual is over, but also you hear just
Oh,
a
this is the
faint
fastest
growl.
10 minutes
Oh
ever.
no!
Who's there?
All right, you're gonna use rave enfeeblement on that guy.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna use.
Who's there?
So
love it.
I put the rat down towards the door, and I let it kind of.
The
Oh,
rat goes the other way.
man,
It's a
all
smart
that
rat.
10 minutes, man.
It's a
working
smart
on this
mouse.
thing.
I knew we should have had a mouse.
You hear kind of like wolf. The
I should have thought about that. Yeah, my poor
approaching
rat,
the
he's not
door.
really, brave. I said, who's there?
Pizza man!
Lanchar.
It's got pineapple on it!
The door slams open and everyone.
I say, yo, mama! Gotcha! Give me back my sword. You better use it right.
Rod, you go first.
I am going to explain to him why he should not be doing anything that he's doing right now.
What do you say to it?
I say, you know,
Charisma?
stealing
man.
kids is just, you got to draw a line somewhere.
Who do you
all
think you are,
right?
Kevin
Kids
Spacey?
is where we draw the line.
Make a persuasion.
You don't understand. You don't know what's going on.
That's very clear.
Werewolf is gonna make an attack.
On me, obviously.
Yes.
See, I take one for the team, guys.
And it misses. But it also has a multi-attack. So it's gonna try another attack on you.
Yes, of course.
And it crits. So
Yummy. Yummy.
What's a crit?
It's a critical hit. Well, it was fun, guys.
with its right claw, it attempts to attack you,
Yeah.
but it barely hits your face. But with its left claw, it scratches at your chest and it hits for 14 damage.
Ouch.
13, yeah, it's your turn, Blake.
I'll cast the Ray of Enfeeblement. Whatever the fuck that is.
It makes you enfeebled.
So a black beam shoots out of your eye patch, because that's where your arcane focus is. It hits him,
Cool. I win, right?
and you can see that the werewolf's arms start glowing a faint black, and now its attacks are half of what they usually are.
Full strength attacks can be rather brutal.
Daniel, you're next.
I am trying to douse the werewolf with the remainder of my lantern oil. I throw my lantern at it.
Make an attack roll.
Oh, don't look, don't look. Ah! 20.
Good job. Okay, you throw the lantern at the werewolf. It hits him, and the werewolf becomes inflamed.
He's engulfed in flames.
It takes 6 fire damage. It's gonna take that each turn.
Oh, yes, I love that about oil. It keeps burning for the next turn. Aye.
Okay, Kathy?
All right, so I am gonna go ahead. I can just stab it though with the sword.
Yeah. Go ahead, stab it with the sword. Go for it. Make an attack
20?
roll.
Don't forget, we're being watched by the internet.
11.
11, you miss. Okay, so now it's Rod's turn.
I'm going to go into the other room and try to see if I can
Rest.
get the kids into safety of some kind.
Since it's on fire, it doesn't really notice what you're doing. You succeed to go into the other room where the kids are.
Yeah.
They're scared of you. It's the werewolf's turn. It's going to attempt to douse the flame. And it fails. It takes 6 points of fire damage. Nice. And then it's going to attempt to attack. It fails.
We've got him against WoW!
While on fire, it's flailing around its claws trying to attack, but it can't really see.
He's doing Eldritch Blast.
I'll do the ostrich blast.
Okay.
Ever seen an ostrich fart?
Never mind, you miss. You charge up your Eldritch Blast, and black electricity surrounds your hands. Your eye starts glowing right here. Your focus eye, where your eye patch is, starts glowing, and you just attempt to blast it, and it just... The fire must be distracting you or something, because you just hit right next to it.
I'm pretty drunk. Still.
That too.
At this point in time, I've got the spins.
Tom.
Seeing that Hala has busted out the sword, I'm going to try to keep the werewolf attacking me, keep its attention on me, and just dodging its attacks the best I can.
Okay, I was gonna say. You should be farther along.
That was a big 3.
Your distractions are not working because it's already distracted by itself being on fire.
Oh.
So
All right, so I'm going to attempt to try and stab him again
Okay.
with my silver sword.
Do an attack
The
roll.
silver sword that's actually Tom's.
Okay. What'd you get?
1.
Ow.
I need to give you the. I need to give the silver sword back to you.
That was going to be my thing. I was
I
going to
wanted
use...
to.
I have a sleight of hand thing where I can take something from someone. I was
She
going to
just-
take the sword from her.
Yeah.
With
No way, I'm taking
with the
glory.
sword, but you take out the sword and attempt to stab the creature, but with your blind rage and the fire going on the beast, you just kind of recklessly swing and you hit the very tip of the hair on its arm, and a little bit falls off.
Well, that's something. It's better than nothing.
Hey.
We're making progress.
Yes, we're stepping through this.
Rod, it's your turn.
I'm in the room with the kids.
Yes, and the
What do
children
I
are
say?
scared of you.
That's right.
Kill the children.
I tell the children I'm there to rescue them.
The child in front says she was the one rescuing us.
Who, the werewolf?
Yeah,
She? The werewolf's a she?
yeah.
Hold on. I come back and I announce the kids are telling me she's cool.
Everything is still pretty hectic, though. The werewolf's on fire. She has a sword drawn. It's the werewolf's turn now.
My armor class is
1,000.
13.
Okay, so it misses its first attack,
I'm only 12 years old.
and it hits you with its second attack for 7 damage.
7 damage.
It takes out its first claw, tries to attack you, but again hits the wall in front of you. But this time it's learned, and now it's going under, and it hits your chest for 7 damage. Blake, it's your turn.
Can I lynch it with my 50 feet of hemp?
No.
Can I feed it my 10 days ration to try and appease it?
Well, it's still on fire. If you're going to attempt to try to appease it, first put out the fire.
Well, I don't have anything to put out the fire with.
You have your water skin.
Try the water skin.
I'll try the water skin.
Yeah, first make an intelligent roll.
2.
Okay, yeah, you take out your water skin and you attempt to douse the flame. The flame then erupts and becomes a lot bigger.
Well, it could be a good thing if we're still trying to kill it. It's a win. Either way you look.
Do we all know at this point that we're trying to not kill this creature?
I mean,
didn't
Rod
hear.
mentioned it to you guys, not
Rod,
Daniel.
what's his name?
Korian.
Can I hand a sword over and then attempt to put the fire out with my winter blanket?
Yes! 'Cause that's a lot
Well,
smarter.
actually, I wanted,
Actions
I have
speak louder than
charisma.
words.
I'm gonna. After you throw that out, and hopefully the wolf heard us. I'm going to take my winter blanket and attempt to put out the fire by draping it over the wolf.
You take out your blanket and wrap it around the wolf. The blanket catches on fire.
Boy, every attempt to extinguish the werewolf has proven detrimental.
Rod's turn.
I am going to announce to this thing, we don't want to hurt it anymore. Please let us try to put out the fire.
Yes, it heard you. It's howling in pain. It drops to the floor, and it's gonna allow you guys to hopefully put out its fire. Though it also, during this, takes 15 points of fire damage,
Nice.
and it's looking really weak.
Let's figure out how to put this fire out, guys. Is there dirt on the ground? Sand? Anything?
Advise it to roll.
Do a
Roll
perception check.
Stop, drop, and roll.
1.
You don't see any dirt. douse it by wrapping it in your bedroll.
Okay, I'll do the bedroll too.
That's what she said.
17! Yeah!
You wrap it around the werewolf, successfully dousing its flames. It's basically furless now. It's got a lot of char on its skin.
Yeah.
It's
Good
in a lot of
exfoliation.
pain and it's very weak.
Oh,
Nobody's got any healing vials, I take it.
I do.
I can pee on it.
I do. I have
You
some.
notice that guy I peed on earlier came back to life?
I can do my cure wounds on it, yep. 8.
Okay, so you heal it for 10 damage.
Nice.
It's feeling better. You can see from Kathy's magic hand that some of its tufts of fur
Starting to
is
come back.
returning.
So I ask him, what's your name?
Susan.
The kids are telling me you're rescuing them. What are you rescuing them from
Abuse.
Oh.
at the home?
Yes.
She turns back into a normal human. She's in the nude. Her hair's black. She goes, my husband killed my son. So once I was gifted this power, I decided to use it for good.
What are you feeding him?
Food, of course.
My rat!
I go
Locked into that one.
I go hunting during the day. It's quite easy when you can turn into a wolf. She's got a lot of burn scars on her now. Of course. She says, please, do not tell the Baron about this. He wouldn't understand.
No. Do you have any idea what happened to the Baron's brother?
No. What do you mean?
Well, he was also killed in a similar fashion to the parents of these guys,
But with blades.
but with blades.
Well, of course that wasn't me. I do not know how to use a blade.
Well, then there you have it.
So do
Mystery
you-
solved.
So how do you know the Baron? Do you know the Baron?
I've worked as a cook for the Baron for a while, but not anymore.
What do you
When
cook?
did this, whatever he felt like he wanted. Usually turkeys, pigs, anything.
Mutton.
Really big foods. He loved banquets. Though, when did this happen, the murder?
Or last night.
Last night.
Yeah.
At what time?
At the dinner time.
Dinner time.
Well, anyone who works with the Baron knows that the Baron has dinner with his brother every night.
Well, now the mysteries are solved.
Well, let's just go and kill the Baron.
Yeah.
Totally. He deserves it.
Though it's strange. The Baron loves his brother. I don't understand why he would attack him.
Maybe he didn't like his sister-in-law.
Possibly. But leaving his nephew alone like that doesn't seem like something he would do.
He killed his nephew, though.
What?
It killed the nephew as well as the parents.
Yeah.
Unlike what you were doing, which was saving the kids.
I bet it was that dwarf guy.
This is very strange.
Cock!
Yeah, Godcock or whatever.
Gak.
Oh, you mean Gok?
We
Of
do
course.
mean Gak.
I always found that little man very
Goblins and
strange.
He is a strange
Goblin.
one.
It must have been the Baron, but it just doesn't seem like him. Maybe you can go back and talk to him? Or maybe I have poison. If you find a way to poison his food, and trust me, he will eat his food, you can kill him.
Sure, I'll take that poison. Thank you very much.
Here you go.
Much appreciated.
He
I'll
had-
make sure it gets to the right person.
By the way, are you going to survive from your injuries at this point? Should we leave you as is?
I'll be fine.
Okay, see you later.
Can I just backstab the Baron?
You'll never see it coming. What do you guys do?
I forget that it's poison and I drink it myself.
Half-Beard Burton dies.
Food and I go to
win.
the gathering of children and give them a performance.
Okay,
A rat and rogue puppet show.
what is the show about?
Well, it's about the lonely rat that wants to learn how to make spaghetti.
You tell
know where
them
this is going.
this made-up story about the story of a rat who wants to make spaghetti and controls a human through a hat. They are not buying it. They're kind of bored. They don't really like it. They want to see Susan turn into a wolf. They like that.
So maybe
Well, I tried.
I think these kids like where they're at.
I think
Let's
so.
just leave him there.
It appears that's what we're doing.
Yep, let's do it.
We're
Let's
leaving
go
the
check
kids.
out the Baron.
We're leaving
We
the
tell
kids
the Baron,
with
sorry, we couldn't solve the mystery.
We don't know what happened to the kids, but we think maybe you did kill your brother.
As you're leaving, Susan says, "Goodbye. Please don't come back."
We won't tell
So
anyone.
sorry.
You go back to the Baron's Keep. In there, he's like, "I'm back! Did you solve the mystery?
Mostly not.
Yes, we did, as a matter of fact.
Really?
Yes. And we would like to have a private meeting with the Baron.
Well, the Baron's in his chambers right now. You can wait for him out here.
We'd like to be in his chambers with him, alone.
Oh. Make a persuasion check. Oh, so it's like that. Oh, all right. So I didn't know the Baron was expecting anyone. Well, his chambers are through that door, first door on the left.
Okay, let's go on in, guys.
As they go in, I put my arm around Gok and ask him if we can step to the side for a moment before I go in with these guys.
I mean, yes, certainly.
What's the whole story worth to you, Gok?
So you did. Well,
20 gold, 30 gold?
Yeah.
What do you got?
Well, I mean, if you're gonna tell the Baron, I don't really need to know.
Oh, they're not going to tell the Baron the whole story. Do you want the whole story?
What are they gonna do with the Baron?
I'm asking you if you want the whole story. Yes or no right now. Otherwise, I walk away and you'll know what happened from what you get out of that room.
Make a persuasion check. Yeah. No, I'm good, thank you. I'm sure the Baron will tell me after you tell him about it.
Suit yourself. I go in.
The room has a big bed in the middle, lots of lavish things. You hear muffling from a room to your left, and a room to your right, you don't hear much. What do you guys do?
Let me do my sneaky thing. I want to sneak up to the door and
which
see
door?
if I can, the one making noise,
Okay.
The last
and
one.
see if I can take a peek in there without getting caught.
You open the door slightly, and you peer in, and in there is a naked Baron, tied up, with his back to you,
Kinky.
going.
Get it from behind from an owlbear.
He's
There's
just tied
nobody
up.
else in there, just him?
Just him tied up.
You could totally kill him, you know.
Totally.
I don't.
What do you do?
I turn around, point at everybody else with like the circle. You guys hit that other room.
We go to the other room.
You open the room, and in there is a closet, and picking out clothes is the Baron.
Wait, what?
What?
There's two
But
Barons?
how can that be?
Doppelganger.
What do you do?
One of these is not.
Oh, wait,
better
there's like
kill
a
both of them for
changelings,
good
right? Are
measure.
there people who can change what
This
they
could be his twin brother.
You don't know what is going on and why there are two Barons.
I try to figure it out.
Okay.
Yo, I got a 1.
You're like, oh, the Baron must have a twin.
I go into the room where the Baron's tied up,
Okay.
and I untie his mouth. But while I'm untying the mouth gag, I'm like, shh.
Okay. Who are you?
You hired me to find out all the bad stuff.
I guess we know who's the
Around here.
false Baron.
No. It must have been the other me. I swear. I didn't do anything. Let me go, please.
I'll be back in a minute.
No, come back, please.
Sit tight, Dwight. Sit tight, Dwight. I go skipping over to these guys.
The Baron is kind of looking at all you like, what are you doing in here?
Which Baron?
And I say,
Baron wearing clothes.
the one that's not all tied up.
Closet Baron.
And I say, tie him down! And I move to attack.
Roll for initiative. Everyone.
One.
So, Kathy, what do you do?
I say we go to attempt to. I go attempt to tie him down with my rope, my hemp rope.
You succeed tying him up,
Nice.
and now he's grappled.
Nice.
Kill him.
So,
Now
you
we
guys
gotta.
still want to attack?
I want to figure out who's who.
Interrogate.
Interrogate.
Yeah, we got to figure out who's the one who's the real brother to the guy who died.
What do you ask? Or are you guys bringing both Barons out into the same room?
Hell no.
Keep them separate.
Keep them separate.
It's like
Keep
that
them
episode of
separated.
SpongeBob in which there's the real Mr. Krabs, the robot Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, so don't want them
We
to
just
hear
have
each
to
other's
ask one of
answers,
them to
right?
recite the anthem of Bikini Bottom.
Somebody should go get.
Gok, come here.
Okay, coming in. He knocks at the door. Really coming in? Put on pants. Thank you. Okay, hi.
See this guy all tied up?
What? You tied up the Baron?
Come here. I show him the other guy all tied up.
You?
Ain't that a mind fuck?
What do you know that can help, Gok? Before I beat you down right here. What do you know that can help with this
I know
situation?
all the Baron's favorite things.
You can't tell me that you didn't see some weird goings-ons where the Baron was on one side of the house and then all of a sudden he was on the other side of the house when you're the one who's here all the time?
No, never.
He doesn't know anything about it.
I've never. Wow. Okay.
Time, cock. No, just kidding. Here's our dilemma at the moment. Obviously, one of these guys is the real Baron. One of these guys is not. The one that is not is probably who killed the Baron's brother.
That makes sense.
I'm guessing at the moment that the naked one's the real Baron. And the other guy was getting ready to go off to some meeting where he was going to do some power trip thing where he gets something out of it.
Figure
But
out
we have to make sure.
a good question.
I'm guessing that Gok knows something that only the Baron would know.
The clothed Baron says to you, those are all very loose accusations. I am obviously the real Baron.
Yeah, we know you're going to say that, dude.
I just
That's
thought I
what the
should
fake
put out.
Baron would
If
say.
I remember right from the tales of yore, the real Baron has a left testicle that cannot be crushed with a sledgehammer.
Drop your pants.
Both Barons look very uncomfortable.
One Baron says, him first.
That's right, actually. Oh, yeah. If we're really going to test, you should test him. No, test him. He most likely is the real Baron.
Once again, Gok,
Yes.
is there something that you know that only the Baron would know?
What do you know about the Baron's testicles?
An account number, a secret location.
A mistress that
Social
nobody else
security.
knows about that you sneak in through the back
Anything.
door.
Oh, yes. What's your favorite food to eat while having sex?
Now, once again, we have them in separate rooms
Oh.
so that the one Baron can't hear the other Baron's answer.
Okay, so which
Favorite food
Baron?
while having sex?
Yes.
Well, that's the same answer for everybody. It's ham.
Well, that is surprisingly correct.
Ask each Baron what their thing was and see if one of them answers wrong.
Okay, he's gonna go to the clothed Baron first. And he's like, well, of course, it's ham. What else would it be? Goes to the naked Baron. Well, I do like to partake in ham while having sex, so of course.
Of course, everybody! It's ham!
Too obvious a question.
What if we ask the Baron separately, because he's the one who bought the statue, right? The silver statue, or he purchased it. Some question maybe how much he purchased it for.
Is it widely known how much he paid for the statue?
Oh, well, of course not.
Ask each Baron how much they paid for the statue and tell us which one knows the answer.
Okay, goes to the clothed Baron. How much did you pay for the statue? Oh, well, that's easy. I paid 500 gold. He goes to the other Baron, who says, yes, I remember this vividly. I love that statue. As I paid 700 gold for that. Well, the naked Baron is definitely the Baron.
How do we know we can trust him?
I say we kill all three of them.
No. I'm a very trustworthy person. Listen to my voice. People say it's very soothing.
I'm going with the typical Perot. I think we figured it out.
Yeah.
I was pretty sure it was the naked Baron to begin with as we walked in the room. Why would he be the naked one?
Right.
Right?
Okay,
so what?
Somebody's porking somebody, and we're going to say the guy with the clothes on right now is the bad guy.
Yep.
Okay.
What do you
So
do
it's the guy with the clothes
with the
on.
closed Baron?
Well, they're both
Take his
already
clothes off.
tied up.
We have
So I
control.
say I'll put it to the vote between the four of us. Do we kill the clothed Baron? Do we just... we're already untying the other Baron,
Yeah,
of course.
Okay.
And but we could just leave the decision up to him.
Yeah. Just leave it up to the Baron. We've done our
Don't
job.
we want to know though why?
And we want to get paid extra.
Yes,
Yeah.
we want to get paid lots of money. We don't really care. We just want to get paid.
Hold that thought.
Oh, we could actually ask if we really wanted money, just money.
We should talk money before we
Yeah.
untie him.
You guys already said
We
you had
don't even
untied
Oh, we
him.
already untied him. It's my fault. Sorry.
Hold this money-fangled business for a second. He lifts one of his paintings to the side, a painting of himself, obviously. Opens a little secret safe, and out he grabs a purple bottle. He goes to the next room.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so you're the one pretending to be me. Forces his mouth open, makes him drink the entire bottle.
And he turns into a Nazgul.
The clothed Baron dies, but on the floor, he kind of jolts. Scream comes as his whole body kind of shrinks because the Baron's very fat, but this creature's very thin. Its forearms become very large and jagged, while its mouth disappears and turns into this gray, bald, yellow-eyed, mouthless creature. Oh, disgusting.
The hell is that?
Just
Sounds like a
so you know.
changeling.
It's
It's a doppelganger.
well, that's truly disgusting. But I have a new head to mount on my wall, so that's good. Oh, so what's this about pay?
You did hire us.
He's still
I
tied
did
up,
not
right? He's
do
still tied
anything
up.
of the sort.
Oh,
I would never hire people to do what? What did you guys do?
Oh,
It was the other Baron who hired us.
doppelganger
Let's
who
kill
hired
this
us.
one, since
Yeah.
it's not going to pay us.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
We could do that.
I can go call guards in here in a second.
Well, we're gonna
would
Not
be
before we
too
kill
late.
you.
we're gonna gag him if he's gonna do that.
Wait. Just a second. Baron, can I speak to you? Okay. You guys hear, like, I don't want to bite him. Why would I put it on the name? Well, I'm just saying, it's not going to kill you if I don't. Well, I don't want to. Okay.
Save your
Fine,
freaking
fine,
life.
Fine. Okay. I'll give you 15 gold each.
What? That's not a lot.
That's
Well, you know what, guys?
Throw in a keg of ale and you've got yourself a
I'm with that. We were dumb enough not to name a price before we started.
Okay.
The
we
Baron's
take this as-
firstborn child.
We take this as the price of learning how to
Well,
do
I have
business.
many whores that will.
We
that
take this
say
as the
that
price
they
of
have a
learning how to
child.
do business, and now that we've become friends, we will adventure together
Okay.
and have other things where we make money.
right.
And now we know in the future to
Kill the Baron.
either kill the Baron or get the price beforehand.
All right.
So Baron, if you throw in the keg of ale, we're good.
Okay.
But it's not.
He goes into his kitchen and drags out a big keg of ale. This is dwarven mead, the finest ale you ever get. Get you drunk like that. And trust me, being Baron is pretty handy.
Mead isn't ale.
And that is the story
love
that you
it.
guys think.
I love a happy ending.
Let's count up some points.
Holy.
Korian, also known as Rod Diaz, what'd you do?
Rotisserie peasants
Rotisserie peasants,
spilling marbles.
spilling marbles,
Drink a potion of acceptance
drinking a potion of acceptance,
and release the hounds.
and release the house. The fact that nobody called you on rotisserie peasants.
I know.
Shame on you.
I guess
I didn't catch it.
I heard it.
Rotisserie peasants.
I kind of just slipped
Gotta
it in
eat
there.
people on the list game, folks. Dean, our magical GM.
Okay, I got obsidian mask.
Yes.
Gukguk was originally not supposed to have a mask. I got poisoning the mead. And instead of bones of a 7-year-old, I said bones of children.
Fine.
That's fine? Okay.
Acceptable. Kathy, you called me on one.
Yeah.
And what else you get?
I got Over the Hills and Far Away. I mean, I stuffed these in, but they
Yeah, I
were-
threw a Led Zeppelin song in there,
Yeah.
guys. Come on.
I said stiffing the minstrel.
I heard you say that. Stiffing the
I,
minstrels.
I got out kind of a knife in my foot, but I don't. It was kind of on the side.
A
And
knife in my foot?
yeah, it was. And
I
then-
gave you a knife in my foot? I don't remember putting that in there. Oh, a knife in my boot.
Oh, I guess I wrote it wrong. Okay, sorry. I wrote it on my. Okay,
Okay,
sorry.
all right.
And then I did gallon trash bags, but not 69-gallon trash bags.
Well, the 69 would have really
That's
been.
the important.
all right.
I'll give you a halfer on that.
Right, and I did say teddy bear, but not teddy bear trap, so I couldn't get that one.
I figured kids getting kidnapped, you make a trap with a teddy bear, you know?
Yeah, I tried to put it in the teddy bear
Okay.
trap with when we were in the kids' room. But,
Okay, I'll give you a half for that.
I grabbed
For
the teddy bear.
a total
Yeah.
of those 2 halves gives you 1. How's
Right.
that? All right. Blake, what do you got for me?
Okay. I got 2 bluff points, if I'm not mistaken. Breath mints, I mentioned. Bury the evidence, for sure. Taking a dump in the corner.
Nobody called him on that.
Well, his character did
Because he
seem
sounded
like the
so
kind of guy
drunk,
who
we're
would
like,
dump
yeah,
in
he's
the
taking
corner. Even when there was a perfectly good bathroom that I had made a mention of everyone should use.
I thought Blake captured the character very well, and I believe that his character would take a dump in the corner.
Okay.
And then
Luck of the draw.
I don't consider these full points myself, but I mentioned candle of sleep fumes,
I heard you.
I did remember the
blindfolded
candle.
lock picking, and I tried to get blowing blue smoke
I
rings
heard
in
that
there.
too. Okay.
I tried to do the.
I'll
I
take those
called
into
you on the
account when
candle
I add
one,
up
but
the
that
score.
was
I bluffed.
That's
Yeah.
I did,
The
Rod.
tangerines.
And then there was me, and yeah, I gave away the cranberry bonnet after I already had it in there.
Yeah,
Let's see.
you're not being humble enough.
Harassing the guard or harassing the guards.
Oh, didn't I?
No, that was bribing the authorities.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that's actually
different,
was very handy with your character.
Thank you. I just luck of the draw stuff. Steal it from the temple. I got. And let's see, I got called on the hokey pokey, bribing the authorities. I got called on crime running. And then I got hobnobbing with the goblins.
Yeah.
Which gave me a total of 5, Rod a total of 4, Dean a total of 3, Kathy a total of 4,
Plus
and
one point.
Blake, quit winning, man.
I know.
I didn't win the last two.
I'm just gonna say you got 6 and you won, all right? You've actually got more than that, you dog. This is another episode of the List Game brought to you by
Vision.
And that kills it for this episode of the List Game. If you want to hear some really cool Dungeons and Dragons and gaming kind of stuff like this, go on Twitter and hit hashtag actual play. You'll find dozens of them. A lot of them I really like. Next time, a little something different.